Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Cancer. How are you guys, Cancer? Hope all's well. And thanks so much for dropping in. I do appreciate it. So today I am using the Oracle cards for the base. Ooh, they want to come out already. Then and now, exchanging gifts. Some kind of exchange. This has to do with the past and the future. It has to do with living in the now. So there's some kind of exchange. Now, it could be gifts, but to me, it's just an energy of reciprocity. Yeah, leaving the past. Yeah, someone's feeling left out in the cold and lonely. See, it's a lack of reciprocity. So someone here is definitely thinking of the past. But it's about leaving the past in the past, leaving this lack behind. Now, it could be someone who's lonely, like I say, reached out to someone and they didn't reciprocate. Someone may have ghosted. But it has to do with living in the now, leaving the past in the past, leaving this negative energy behind. Yeah, some kind of unfinished symphony here. A little chaos and conflict, that creates change. There's been some drama. Something is unfinished. It's like something was, it's like it's in the middle, okay? Something was left unfinished. It has to do with conflict and drama. But we all know that it's like a five of wands kind of energy. Chaos, conflict, and drama. Something was left that way. So it's energy of the deep knowing. It's somebody here who knows. So I'm going to put out 3 more cards. I'm not doing that for everybody, but I feel like I need to. Yeah. So it's about mending and healing. Chaos and conflict. It's going to be in the heart of the reading. And then we have truth be told. Yeah, someone's seeing the truth, their inner knowing. Someone was their moon. Someone was hiding their feelings, emotions. There was some kind of, maybe there was competition, drama. I feel there was just a lot of chaos. That's what's going to bring in the change. See, that's when the healing begins. So the healing's about to begin. The truth, something to do with the truth being told. Yeah. And we have Treasure Island, yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. And we have milk and honey and a yin and yang. Now it has to do with the one, choosing the one. It has to do with something. You can see here the yang energy. This is choosing the other half. Making a choice. It has to do also to do with balance. Some kind of truth is going to come out here. Let's have a look at the here and the now. Yeah, Aries, Leo, Sag. Cancer. Could be yourself, you know, like I say, leaving the past in the past. You know what you want, you're not settling. Maybe you reached out to someone, they ghosted you, ignored you, or someone made you feel like you weren't good enough. Yeah, there's the truth. And there we have it, some kind of communication. See, something came in very quick, very sudden, very spontaneous. Yeah, very fiery. It has to do with some kind of truth in a communication. Someone's been there, done that, though. I can see feeling ghosted, ignored, left out in the cold. Now, the Queen of Wands is an energy of, oh yeah, we have the birth of something new. We have some Empress energy here, Cancer. So this could be yourself or another person. But I feel what's happening is the energy of someone who has been there, done that. Somebody who communicates, they're very passionate about something, very creative. This is a very, very creative energy. So it has to do with creating new, leaving this lack behind, being open to new. The Empress is always open to new. The Empress is always very balanced too, but also very creative. So you may have something that you're doing here, something that you didn't do before. Maybe you were too busy, too much was going on, and there's something you left undone. Because we know with the Queen of Wands, sometimes the Queen of Wands doesn't always, it's one of the more little negative things about the Queen of Wands is they often leave things undone. Okay? But I feel someone here was open to something, creating something, and left it unfinished because there was too much going on, too much chaos and conflict. Okay, now this could be all kinds of things, but I feel there's a scenario where someone's about to revisit something. Slow and steady wins the race. There's milk and honey at the end of this. Now, for a lot of you, I definitely can see someone choosing the one. So let's have a look. What's left unfinished? What's left unfinished? Yeah, so we have the Knave of Pentacles. So it's an energy of somebody who communicates in a way that creates chaos and conflict, drama, because it's a person who often reaches out and they don't really tell you everything you need to know. Okay. Somebody who feels insecure, or they come in with lack. Something was lacking. Okay. It's the way it's a person who's planning for it to be successful, but something wasn't. It ended up in heartache, conflict, drama, maybe a third party situation for some of you, but it has to do with someone's fears. See, someone already knows. I feel like you already know everything you need to know. Yeah, it has to do with someone being single. Somebody's been hurt. Some of you just want to be single too. I feel it's leaving the past in the past, looking into the future. Some of you are determined. You know what you want. It very well could be you. But this is the birth of something new, the Empress. I feel looking into the future, someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. It's an energy of someone who's single. Now, it has to do with someone who knows, someone who has a deep knowing. They already know everything they need to know. But there's been some heartache and drama, competition, conflict. Yeah. Could be a single parent, something to do with children. Someone planning, see a single parent here. Someone already knows everything they need to know. Now, it could be someone missing someone. It's often a person longing for love who feels like they're going to be single forever. Okay? Never going to find anybody. It's been a lot of heartache. Nothing but conflict, competition. The Empress doesn't compete. So I feel someone here has been focusing on what it is they want. Someone's been just doing themselves what they want to do. And it does look creative. So if there was a lack of money, there certainly isn't anymore. I see a single parent, but I also see someone reminiscing, longing for love. Someone who has everything but love. We have an Empress who has everything but love. But we also have another person here. Yeah, we have Virgo energy for some of you. I see Taurus, maybe Capricorn. Someone's reminiscing here. Yeah, we got someone in their feelings, exploring their feelings. See, someone's reminiscing. So this is an energy of someone releasing negative thoughts, energy, taking a break, clearing their head. Often it's an energy of someone who, it's a dating card, a calling card. It's about taking action. It has to do with dating. Somebody maybe you dated at some point. Someone's healing, maybe healing their childhood, something they're leaving behind, but there's an energy of something unfinished. Something has been left unfinished. And I do see someone here is healing, okay, or waiting for someone to heal, to get over something. But we have a person here who's longing for love. I can see someone longing for love. And it's someone who needs to heal the past, maybe their childhood. Yeah, it's a person who keeps in their head. Someone needs to get out of their head. They keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it ends in heartache and hurt. This could be somebody who's hurt a few people. Okay, someone's been, hurt a few people. They may be looking at that, or hurt when they were a child. But it's a person who's reminiscing, see? Someone who's trapped in their head. They need to get out of their head. It's about breaking a habit, a pattern. Someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. It could be someone who focuses more on work than anything else, rinse and repeat. But there is a mending. So there it is, see? It could be mending the finances. Somebody working very hard, perfecting their craft, maybe doing some inner work. There's some kind of truth. Yeah, some kind of truth. Maybe you already know the truth. But I feel here with the Seven of Cups is somebody making choices. It's a person who often procrastinates to do with work. Okay, so there's choices, options, possibilities. Yeah, someone's kind of fantasizing about all the possibilities, but it has to do with someone searching for truth. So what is the truth? Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Someone focusing on work. See, this is a person who feels they deserve to be financially stable. It's also a person who often feels apprehensive, so they kind of slow down and look at the details. You have someone who's procrastinating, but looking at the possibilities. See, somebody making a choice. Maybe someone had a choice between several people, several jobs. But it's a person who, I feel, they go to sleep. Somebody working in their sleep, too. They work too much. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, but then we have, there it is, Treasure Island. Somebody definitely feeling their feeling. I feel that we have a person who's ready for love. It has to do with a person who wants to be financially stable. But I do see this energy of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. No, this could be yourself as the King of Cups. Could be another person. Could be a Scorpio as well. Definitely Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. But it has to do with somebody working, building. Someone's about to make a choice. They may have too many choices, options, so they're looking at the details and taking their time. Yeah. Who is this King of Cups? Who is this King of Cups? Yeah, the Magician. Someone manifesting money. See, someone who has everything they need but love. This is someone coming to that realization they have everything they need. Now we have the Queen of Cups. See, got two people manifesting each other. Now it could be someone who's at a distance, but it's about two people learning the lessons from the past. See, leaving the past in the past, taking the things that they've learned and coming together. Two people getting to know each other, growing closer. Whew, so you got somebody coming in, whether you know this person or not, but it does look like I say, somebody here who is in their head doing some thinking and procrastinating, sort of stuck in their head. Someone needs to get out of their head. They need to take this action. They need to communicate. Maybe there's been a separation between two people here. Cancer, yeah, there it is. Emotional fulfillment. See, this is two people moving together, coming together, growing closer. There's some kind of transition, maybe a time apart where someone's going through some kind of change. Okay, moving towards, what's happening is emotional fulfillment, happiness, the milk and honey at the end of the rainbow. Oh my. Let's have a look at the yang. There we go. Yeah, there's been a little mystery and confusion. Somebody may have been keeping a secret, okay? Hiding something. Maybe just, I feel someone's doing some inner work while they're working, okay? They're in their head. But it's someone who can't stop thinking about someone. They can't. I can see it. There's someone longing for love. They're single. This is someone who doesn't want to be single. But it's someone enjoying the fruits of their labors. But it's an energy of a person who has a little fear. Chaos, conflict, drama, fear of being hurt, maybe competition. Because someone can't stop thinking about you, I feel. And it could be yourself about someone else, but it's more than likely two people who can't stop thinking about each other. Because I feel like you're manifesting each other. You two people who have everything they need but love. Now, I don't know if they're at a distance, but it has to do with taking the lessons learned from the past, applying them to the future. There's the emotional fulfillment. See, there's definitely a lot of romantic thoughts. Somebody's having romantic thoughts about someone. They're fantasizing about being with someone, about happiness. See, it's someone who's looking at the bigger picture. Ooh, we got the birth of something new here. We have an Empress energy. Yeah, let's have a look at this Empress energy, Cancer. This could be you, could be another person. This is someone with a lot of abundance. But you see, there's this energy of lack and loneliness. Someone who feels like they're not good enough. Or somebody who started something with lack, felt they didn't have any money. They've been working on their money. Somebody's been working on their money and finances. And I actually feel this is someone who's feeling more emotionally secure. Okay, so, this could be something to do with travel. Let's have a look at the Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, it's choosing the one. Two people thinking about each other. Seeing each other as the one, their other half. You see? But also two people who look out for themselves. Now, we know the Queen of Wands energy is someone who's focused on the wand, very creative, very passionate, someone who stands up for themselves, someone who knows what they want, they're not afraid to go for it. So somebody went for something here. Very fast, fiery, fast moving, maybe multiple opportunities. Definitely a person who's busy, you see. And there's the aha moment, somebody who's very busy, working hard, and maybe even there's someone's thinking someone has competition, maybe other options, you see. I feel it's just some insecurities. Let's have a look at the Eight of Wands. Yeah, see, we have an energy of someone waiting. See, waiting for the one. See, while someone's waiting, they're working. They're working on creative pursuits, working hard. Someone who's focused. They know what they want. They want the one. But I see both people seeing each other. You're manifesting, mirroring each other. You're both thinking the same thing. Two people who can't stop thinking about each other. Yeah, a little chaos. See, someone's thinking while they're waiting, there's competition. You see? Someone's going to reach out here. See, someone's fishing for info. They want to know if there's competition. Now, it could be there may have been some drama between two people, some kind of conflict. So it could be someone apologizing. But it doesn't have to be. Often it's a person who's a little shy, a little apprehensive of reaching out. There we have, see, someone taking a leap of faith. So little Aries, Scorpio energy. So it has to do with someone leaving something behind, going off on a new path, taking a risk. Yeah, so I see a business opportunity, someone working on a business, someone enjoying the fruits of their labors. Absolutely. It's someone creating something, but it has to do with a person who's the birth of something new, a new business, a new partner. There's a lot going on. I feel there's multiple things happening here, Cancer, but it has to do with someone leaving something behind. Been there, done that, and taking a leap of faith, going down another path. Okay, so it could be some Aries energy. Yeah, someone's taking a leap of faith. See, burdens lifting, someone working multiple jobs, very, very busy. So I feel while there's this is two people thinking about each other. And I don't know if you work in the same place or what you have, but it's two people. I feel there's been some kind of conflict or drama. I feel there's been a lot of obstacles and challenges, but we know the Queen of Wands is someone who's really good at overcoming that because they're very passionate, very fiery, and I see a lot of growth. But it's two people thinking of each other as the one. Yes, we do. There it is. Somebody wanting to offer this. See, someone being cautious. Now, the page of Pentacles energy. See, there's something unfinished. Something wasn't finished. Unfinished business. So we have the opportunity. See, now this is an invitation, an opportunity. Someone's being cautious, playing it safe. So this is a way a person communicates. I feel this is already what's happened. Now we've got two people who can't stop thinking about each other or thinking about the same thing. But it has to do with leaving the past in the past and focusing on the future. See, I feel someone's already left it in the past, and it could be you because you're focused. It's like you've changed your focus. You're no longer focused on a particular person, situation. You're just focused on what it is you want. See? Work, creative pursuits, business opportunity, but it also has to do with a partnership, two people looking out for each other's best interests. You may feel someone didn't have your best interest at heart, okay? Because it has to do with feeling safe and secure and financially stable. It's a legacy. Now, this is often a place, too, place where people spend money, where they congregate. So there's something new here. Now, the Empress is always open to new creative ideas, you see. Always open to talk, to discuss. So I feel someone's going to come in and offer this. It could be an invitation, but it's also someone being very careful what they wish for. Be very careful, someone being careful. Okay, it may end up in heartache. They may not get what they want. Maybe somebody's still angry because this is someone very passionate. When this person gets angry, they get angry. Okay, often communicates very blunt. Just says it like it is. 3. This is somebody who's over it, though. Whether it's you or them, they're over it. Okay, it's been left in the past. This is also a person who doesn't hold grudges. Okay, someone who doesn't hold a grudge, they just let it go because they're focused on other things that are much more important than past arguments, fighting. So I feel someone here's a little careful what they wish for. See, someone didn't get what they want because the chaos, the conflict, the drama, maybe there was competition or whatever. It could be just somebody who was being really dramatic. There's been drama, no doubt. So what is this 3 of Swords about? Yeah, see, it's an energy of a situation wasn't successful. Someone's ego got in the way. Someone's pride got in the way. Now, this could be someone who is being chased by other people or chasing somebody for the wrong reason. Because we know the Empress is someone who looks at whether someone has their best interest at heart. I feel the Empress has someone's best interest at heart. The Empress is trying to be balanced and fair. See, someone taking responsibility. Someone here didn't take responsibility for something. But we all know it has to do with someone who takes, maybe it was the Empress taking a leap of faith, took a risk and now taking the responsibility and now releasing it. See, changing the focus. It's done. It's over. There's no grudges here. It doesn't mean someone's going to get what they want, but there's no grudge, I feel. Yeah, so we have the Nine of Cups. Well, there it is, change. See, somebody changed. It has to do with someone who was lacking, somebody's ego. See, someone being controlled by their ego. A person who came in with lack thinking something wouldn't be successful. So, yeah, well, if you start something off thinking it isn't going anywhere, then it likely won't. So it has to do with someone being financially successful too. Like I say, maybe someone felt they didn't have enough money. Their ego and pride got in the way. But we also have a person, there's a secret. I feel there's going to be some truth be told that someone here is actually fairly financially stable. But I mean, maybe, like I say, maybe someone here ghosted, ignored someone because they felt they weren't good enough or didn't have enough money and their ego got in the way. Okay? May have kept it to themselves. So that's what it's looking like. It's definitely a pretty common energy, but this is a person who's generally single, someone enjoying the fruits of their labors. And I feel like you already know, okay, or they already know everything they need to know. It's like you both know everything. I think you both know you're trapped in each other's energy still. Some of you are going to comment, oh, why won't this person get out of my energy? I don't want them. You know, I don't want to hear from them. I've heard these things before. The reason it's here because there is something unfinished, whether it has to do with you or this person. And it very well could be just somebody wanting to make peace. Okay, and it could be closure. Okay, somebody who feels responsible. Maybe they feel responsible for hurting you. Okay, vice versa. So it's closure. May not be though, because we got two people who can't stop thinking about each other, but it's also a person who keeps getting in their head, can't stop thinking. I feel someone here is definitely, in their feelings big time here. They're reminiscing. They're missing someone. Someone's missing somebody here. They're thinking about that. Maybe the mother of the children for that matter. But it's also an energy. The Knight of Cups is also an energy of someone who's exploring their feelings. You see, dating and courting. Someone wants to date you. So let's see what this Eight of Swords is about. Somebody's sitting on the fence thinking. There's a person on their life path choosing a path. Could be a choice between two people. Maybe someone kept a secret and they had a choice between two people. But it's about choosing the one. See, this is an energy of two people, I feel, at a crossroads. Can't stop thinking about each other. It's time. It's an energy of breaking free from this. That's what I feel. Some kind of breakthrough. And it has to do with this path, this choice. Someone who's at a crossroads. It could be someone choosing the mother of the children or missing the children, trying to make a decision. Maybe there's been a breakup, a separation. Be really careful when you meet somebody who's technically, well, somewhat, we'll say single, but yet still not divorced, and they have children. Okay. And this person's at a crossroads and they have a choice to make between you, their children, and the mother of their children. So be very, very careful of that. Okay. Because often a person like that, and if you are dating someone, waiting for them to get a divorce or to end a situation, there's been a lot of chaos and conflict, drama. You're waiting for them to end it. Once this person has their freedom, sometimes they just want to play the field. They just want to stay single. Okay. So really watch that. But I feel for most of you, because more often than not, those situations don't work out. Okay. And I hate to say that, but I mean, I see it in the cards all the time. People connecting with people who say they're getting a divorce, only sometimes they go back together because of the children and the financial stability. And often if they do divorce and they do, it does finalize, they all of a sudden realize they just want to be free for a while because now they're free. They're free to play the field. They're free to openly do what they want. So you want to really watch that. Sometimes it's best to just wait, kind of keep someone at arm's length until they've actually divorced, and maybe just keep your options open. But everyone's situation is different. It's just a word of caution. You may not get what you want, okay, in that situation. I see that here for some of you, but I also see energy of taking things to the next level. See, somebody keeps doing the same thing again. Someone runs away. You see, or they get attention from someone else. The grass is greener on the other side when it's time to take it to the next level. Same energy. So yeah, someone has options here. Could be somebody they work with, but I also feel somebody's exploring their options, about to make a decision. For some of you, it's just a person who's reminiscing, okay? Maybe missing you. Maybe you went your separate ways at some point. Maybe to do with work. Maybe there was travel, relocation, going to school, education. Definitely moving and relocation for some of you, where someone is now making a decision. Something they've been thinking of. It's often a person who has too many choices. They can't make up their mind who's the one. So it's someone who gets a lot of attention. They get chased. So could be the Empress. Maybe, the Empress energy here may have a lot of options and kind of going, I'm just going to kind of wait and stay single until the right person comes in. But there's someone contemplating. See, someone contemplating their life path, looking for clues and answers. Someone's trying to make a choice, a life path decision. It has to do with taking something to the next level, or two people going their separate ways. It almost looks like two people already went their separate ways, went off on your own paths. You both went off on your own path. And this is where two people's paths possibly cross again, because there's unfinished business. Somebody feels they didn't get what they want, or they didn't give somebody what they wanted. Maybe they feel responsible. I don't know. But yeah, it kind of looks that way for some of you. Truth be told, let's see what this truth is. The truth is someone's apprehensive, focused on work. Okay. Someone looking at the details. See, someone's looking at the details. This is likely someone you haven't heard from for a while. They may be thinking of coming back around. Someone's analyzing. See, they're doing a lot of thinking. They're in their head. Someone who can't stop thinking. They're strategizing and analyzing. See, looking at the details very carefully. Somebody who's moving very slow. If you had a situation where you were seeing someone for a while and it was time to take it to the next level, and they ghosted you, ignored you, and ran away, they got up into their head. They really got into their head. They've really gone within. See, this is someone who kind of lives in their head a lot. They probably spent a lot of time alone, maybe working, but they are making a choice, some kind of choice or decision. They're manifesting something here. This is someone who has all the tools. They have all the information. See, gathering info, learning something, learning from the past, choices, options, possibilities. See, they're manifesting. They actually have all the tools. They have everything they need. This is somebody who probably already had everything they needed, but yet they're focused on money. Now, often it's a person who's a workaholic, rinse and repeat. They always feel like they don't have enough money. It could be someone who's a worrywart. They worry about money in the future. But there's the planting the seed. See, it's energy of somebody coming in, putting their best foot forward. Someone made a choice. They chose to move on at some point here. But I feel like you got a person making peace with their past. Somebody's letting go of their options here. I feel like you got a person who's ready to make plans for the future. Okay. Let's have a look. We got a King and Queen of Cups. Two people can't stop thinking about each other. There's a lot of emotion, but Treasure Island, slow and steady wins. See, there's a treasure at the end of this journey. This has been a journey between two souls here. I mean, this could be the end of it, where it's closure and you both move on. Okay. But I feel for a lot of you, this is energy of two people manifesting each other, mirroring each other in some ways. You both want the same things. You both want love. You both have everything you need but love. That's what I feel. Two people. Yeah, there we have it. See, it's about taking the time to get to know each other, or should we move on and avoid a disaster? But this card tells me it's about learning and manifesting by gathering information, having all the tools, the information. See, it's someone who needs to get to know you more. Somebody may not have taken the time to get to know you, decided to move on, or they didn't have time to get to know you. Maybe you moved on, but there's the energy of the Eight of Wands. See, multiple opportunities, things speeding up. This person's now in a hurry. See, a hurry. They've left the past in the past. I feel they're leaving some options in the past here too, because they've definitely been fantasizing. Yeah, there it is, the truth be told. Yeah, they may even tell you the truth. They may have had other opportunities. I also see they've also been very, very busy. Okay, the truth is very, very busy, but it's also an idea. This person's analyzing, coming up with an idea, the aha moment, win or lose. Yeah, they want to win. I actually feel the truth is they're actually successful. Someone who acted like maybe they didn't have any money because they're used to being chased. They may have had a lot of insecurities about connecting with someone who just wanted them for their money. Could be someone who maybe feels they're not good enough or they're not attractive enough too. So this is a pretty heavy. It was really bothering this person. It's a burden. I can see it here. They want to offer something. They want to talk. They're going to tell you a truth. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see, emotional fulfillment. See, this is the milk at the end of the rainbow, milk and honey. But if this is someone who had other options and they kept it a secret, they wanted their cake and eat it too. Some of you, it's somebody who, kind of wants their cake and eat it too. The grass is always greener. They can never make up their mind. They have too many options. They can't choose. But they're soul searching this. I'll tell you. There it is. See? See, this is an energy of emotional fulfillment. You want to be happy. You see? Cancer, there you are. There's definitely been some confusion. Maybe it's yourself. You have too many options, but definitely the Empress is nobody's option, you see. So there's been some confusion, illusion, sometimes delusion. But honestly, I feel we got two people who feel the same. You're mirroring each other. You can't stop. It's like, especially this person, they really can't stop thinking about this. And I also feel too, keeping your options open till there's a ring on it. Okay. Making sure someone commits, some kind of a commitment. It's solid, reliable. It's about building the foundation in a relationship, the truth. So this is someone here who, and some of you may have other opportunities too. You may actually, like I say, you may actually have some other opportunities, but you're looking at the future, what makes you happy. Now's the time to figure out what you want, because it's coming towards you. I feel like it's coming towards you, but you may not want it, okay? Now's the time to figure out what it is you want, where you see yourself in the future, what brings you happiness. Yeah. Yeah, there you are, Cancer. There you are, staying in control of your emotions, see? Has to do with marriage, commitment, has to do with two people being on the same page. You could have a little realization you're just not on the same page. It could be lifestyles, habits, structure, okay? But I feel it has to do with full steam ahead, commitment. I feel somebody here is going to commit, and I feel this is the energy where you take back your power. They either commit or you're out of here. Especially if you've got a person who's been sitting on the fence. If you're a single parent, maybe it's a blended family thing. So I'm going to look at that energy, but there it is, the deep knowing. This is someone who already knows. I feel like your intuition, you already know. This is someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. Somebody wants to know if you're still single too, some of you. So we have, and often it's just a crush coming in too, where somebody just wants to know. This may not be a situation with someone who didn't want to commit. I can see that for some people, because it has to do with taking it to the next level. See, someone keeps doing the same thing over. It's time to take it to the next level. And then they run away. or somebody else comes in because there's competition. They got people competing. Maybe it's happened with both of you, and it's possible some of you, this person's a little apprehensive that you may be angry. Okay, still angry. So why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Yeah, we got the King of Wands. Someone who generally knows what they want. Yeah, someone with an ego, someone very charming who gets a lot of attention. Somebody who they like the chase. Okay, or they get chased because they're definitely hardworking, attractive, sexy, popular, maybe even. Someone with a lot of options. Yeah, but see, this is someone definitely in their feelings here. You got someone in their feelings. They can't stop thinking about you. Or if you have a choice, if you have a choice and you're moving on from someone who comes in with an ego, just looking for attention, and it's an energy of feeding someone's ego. So I feel like you're no longer feeding someone's ego if that's your scenario. There's an energy of lack, ghosting. See, it's an energy of someone who comes in with lack. For most of you, I feel like it's one person, and I do feel they're in their feelings. They've kept to their feelings to themselves. The secret is they have feelings. There's love here, you see. But I'm going to be honest. I feel it has to do with financial reasons, maybe children. But this is someone missing someone, reminiscing, someone who's longing for love. You both could have Cancer in your chart. Now, this is an energy of indulging, giving someone, feeding their ego. And feed my ego, indulge me, give me attention. But yet they keep all their feelings to themselves. You see? So someone's about to tell some truth because I feel they're reminiscing. I feel it's bothering them. I feel this person may have hurt you. They feel badly. I think it's real. They can't stop thinking about it. And it has to do with their morals, their values, the way they conducted themselves. Okay? Wow. Believe it or not, a lot of people that do things, that hurt people, that do things, they don't... It's a person who needs to let go of their ego. And it's also an energy of someone with pride. Someone's pride got in the way, maybe financially, okay? Or someone who gets chased because they're financially stable, or a business owner. So this is somebody who has a lot of insecurities about that, because I do feel they want love, but they hold back because of that energy, you see? It's a pretty common energy. This is someone who will keep all their feelings to themselves because they're afraid of losing everything they've worked for. And maybe it's because it's already happened once, you see. Once somebody's been through that, they're pretty apprehensive about going through it again. See, they don't, it's an energy of not repeating mistakes of the past. See, they don't want that to happen again, so they're in their head. And someone who thinks and overanalyzes, but there it is, see? This has to do with justice and balance and being fair. It has to do with commitment. I think this person has a bit of a fear of commitment. I do feel they've been in a relationship or a marriage for some of you before, or it's a person who runs away when it's time to commit. You see, it's either or. Yeah, the runner chaser energy. But I feel this is someone coming in to see the truth. I think you already know some of this. I think your intuition is powerful. I think you know this person has those fears. But I feel it has to do with shadow work. And it also has to do with two people showing their innermost selves, sharing your fears, being emotionally naked. Okay, sharing everything, putting it all out there. So it's that emotional intimacy, you see. It's a little afraid of sharing their fears. They're keeping a lot of this stuff to themselves. So, and maybe it's yourself, and you may mirror each other. You may actually be sharing some of this energy. That been there, done that energy where you really connect with someone. It's wonderful. And then all of a sudden that, the fear kicks in where it's like, oh, I don't want this to happen again, Some of you, it's just an energy where you're meeting someone and you're looking at the red flags, where you don't want to repeat mistakes of the past because you've had someone who's taken advantage. They just come in, get their ego stroked. But I actually feel like you got, and it could be all the above, but I feel like you got a person who's in their feelings. It has to do with justice and being fair. It has to do with balance, coming in right. Someone didn't come in right. They didn't treat you right. But I also feel this is someone who maybe feels, they've had the same thing happen. So sometimes people get damaged in relationships and they really need to heal. They need to take that time to heal before they start something. And that could be what's happened here. It's always good to take time to heal. I feel like it's really, really important. When you can put something like that, see, when you can put it in the past and you leave it there and you don't keep thinking about it and revisiting something, and it doesn't mean between the two of you, it means two people healing and releasing their past, the things that have happened, the baggage. Okay, and it's also energy of not if you do take a risk with someone, you can't blame them. Okay, it's energy of being the victim. You can't blame somebody else for what somebody else did, but it's about taking responsibility when you take a risk. If you take a risk with somebody, you take responsibility. If you already knew very clearly that this person may have a really big ego. They may be just looking for attention. They may not want to share a lot. They want to keep everything to themselves. They're not offering a whole lot. But I'll tell you, you're under this person's skin regardless. So, but don't make up excuses for someone's bad behavior, okay? But, yeah. For some of you, it's the blame game, but I really feel we got a person where two people need to share their innermost selves, sharing your fears, sharing the things that make you happy, and sharing the things that you're afraid of. See, it has to do with the one. Both people thinking about each other, the one. You're attracted to each other, you see? But you're both seeing each other as the one, but you're not sharing it. Because of the fear. It won't be successful. It won't be long term. Could end up in divorce. So there it is. The lack of reciprocity. See, someone wasn't reciprocating. They didn't come in right. They weren't sharing of themselves. Time, energy. They weren't giving you enough attention. And we know you like to get attention. You deserve attention. You deserve better. You see? Someone doesn't give you enough attention. You're out of here. This person's looking at all these things too. Let's have a look at the moon. Yeah, see, releasing things that no longer serve, the fear, the things that are hidden, the shadow work, baggage. This points right up at that too. How interesting how that happens. Yeah, this is someone who may feel like you're out of their league too, or the situation's out of reach. But that's what happens until you release the baggage from the past, and it has to be left there. You talk about it, you share it, and you leave it, and you don't bring it up again. Okay? And that's what I feel too, is an energy here. And it's something a lot of people do. They keep bringing the past into the future. You want to leave it there. But it's also an energy of taking a leap of faith, living in the moment. Somebody was living in the moment. And I feel like it was yourself, but it may have been this person here. We have a King and Queen of Wands. We have two people you have something in common. It's a beautiful creative energy, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, maybe even a lot of ambition. But it has to do with two people reciprocating. I feel there's been a lack of that. This person didn't treat you right or didn't come in right because of their past. So there it is. See? Reaching out. See? House, a home, a family. No idea why that plane is flying so low. I'm not even in the flight zone. So there we are. House, a home, a family. Reason to celebrate. This person's going to reach out. They're hoping you reciprocate, that you're not still angry. Okay, I feel they're worried there's going to be conflict or drama. Feel like you know them, or it's a person who has had this happen many times where they need to leave it in the past, and they need to release all that before they come in. So there it is. Introduce into friends and family, taking it to the next level. See, it's someone who starts breadcrumbing, or they stop talking when it gets to that time. See, but I feel they're going to reach out. This is someone's hopes and dreams. I feel like this person adores you. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of mutual energy here with the star. But they definitely have insecurities. I feel they're not, you both may share insecurities, that you're not good looking enough. You're not good enough. You don't have enough money. Share those fears. You might be surprised. Yeah, so I feel this person's coming to start something. Okay, or there could be three people here where some of you are leaving someone behind and taking another offer, because the Empress is always open. Someone ghosts you, ignores you, they don't come and write. You see? Yeah. Know your worth and value. Don't take an opportunity with someone just because you're lonely. Okay? Because there, like I say, there could be a risk there. But I feel most of you are just open. I feel like you're healing. I actually feel like you have. I feel this person's still kind of going through it. But I mean, talking about your fears, the things that are hidden, clearing up confusion, I feel is someone's hopes and dreams here, at least. Maybe it'll just result in closure. But we'll see. Tell me about this contemplation with this hermit. They're contemplating this choice. They're looking at all the possibilities, how this may play out. They're preparing themselves. Yeah, see, they have trust issues. See, they have trust issues as well, I feel, and they're worried you won't trust them. Okay. Yeah, they're taking what resonates, though, what they know to be true, and they're leaving the rest behind. I definitely feel, this is someone who maybe felt you were manipulating them, or vice versa, but they have trust issues and maybe a little anxiety here too. They may have some anxiety to do with this. So yeah, see, somebody with Virgo in their chart, Taurus or Capricorn. This is somebody who definitely grounded, practical, sensible. I feel they're going to offer you this. What is with the airplanes over my house? Hoping you can't hear it. You probably can. It sounds like it's going to land on my roof. There we go. They're offering, they're manifesting, they're doing a lot of thinking, they're analyzing the situation. You see? Some of you it's a Taurus, some of you a Virgo. I see a Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces energy here too. Aries, Leo, Sag. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, yeah, pretty much anyone, but I feel this is very much an energy read. So I wish you guys the best. This is a journey. I feel a journey between two people. I do see change and abundance. I see positive change, overcoming obstacles and challenges. When two people come together, they can talk and communicate, get on the same page. I feel like you're going to make some kind of agreement you can both be happy with here. Whether, like you may not agree on everything, but I feel like it could be just closure. But I think this person definitely wants to spend more time to get to know you. Some things are going to be acknowledged here, some truths. Okay? Take care, and we'll see you soon.